Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my PES 2020 Master League with Manchester United. We are here at the San Siro for our next game in the Champions League group stages against Inter Milan. These two teams had a feisty affair in the reverse fixture back at Old Trafford, which finished 2-0 to Manchester United. Can we continue that here today with another win over the Italians? Well, here is Inter Milan's side. The two former Manchester United players do start in Romelu Lukaku and Nemanja Matic, two players who didn't feature in the reverse fixture. For Manchester United, Andreas Pereira has been given the call-up. He starts alongside Pogba in midfield, and it's a front three of Martial, Rashford and Jesse Lingard. Inter Milan looking to start quickly. Candreva finds Vecino with the overhead kick. There's Candreva again down the right side, causing a few problems for Manchester United. And Luke Shaw, there is a foul there. There is Pogba, and went lunging in, and it's going to be Politano to take the free kick. And just under 10 minutes gone, and Romelu Lukaku against his former team has made it 1-0. He's drawn first blood here in this Champions League group stage game. And can you hear that, Romelu Lukaku? Sighs of frustration from the Manchester United fans. Romelu Lukaku looks relieved as he celebrates alongside his former United teammate Nemanja Matic. Off to a cracking start here, Milan. It's a good header. Falling for Martinez. Aaron Wan-Bissaka having to play catch up there. Goes lunging in. It's a late challenge, and it's another free kick conceded by Manchester United, and a yellow card for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. As you can see, Wan-Bissaka almost got to the ball there, but took out his man instead, and Nemanja Matic is going to look to swing this in. It's another set piece for Inter Milan, and it's going to be cleared in the end by Fred. Throw-in then, Politano takes Vecino. Here is Sensi. And again, another free kick given away. Wan-Bissaka needs to be careful here. He's getting a bit frustrated there at right back. And the referee walking over to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I don't think it's another booking worthy, that challenge. He just sticks his foot out, just catches his man. Sensi. Looked like he had the ball there, actually. Is that a poor decision from the referee? Even so, it's a free kick again. Politano swings it in. It's another set piece, and it's another set piece goal from another former Manchester United player in Nemanja Matic. Former United players coming back to haunt their former side. Inter Milan, 2 goals to the good here at the San Siro. Nemanja Matic went completely unmarked at the near post there. It's criminal from United. So now 2 goals down. Manchester United finally looking to mount some offence here through Luke Shaw. Swings it in, takes a deflection. It's fallen for Paul Pogba. He scored one of those efforts not so long ago. Well won there from Harry Maguire. United starting to grow into this game a little bit now, and they need to. Being 2 goals down, here is Rashford. Martial, Rashford. It's in for Jesse Lingard. It's 2-1. Manchester United right back in this game with a shout. Lingard picks up the ball. Let's play on. Manchester United using their wit up front. Brilliant, clever football from that front three of Rashford, Martial and Lingard. Linking up perfectly. And what a finish. Here is Nemanja Matic then, commanding central midfield at the moment. Martinez for Romelu Lukaku, looking for his second goal and almost found it, if not for the post. And Luke Shaw gets round Lukaku, who failed to close the ball down, failed to make a challenge at least. And now Fred, given a bit of space here, finds Martial. It's through for Jesse Lingard, and Lingard has done it! It's 2-2. Who would have thought Manchester United will be right back in this game before half-time? And it's quite clear that Inter Milan are certainly stronger on the set pieces, and United have done well not to concede any since. And it's Manchester United that's starting to really get into this game now. It's a good ball into the box, that. Looking for Paul Pogba. It's headed away and it's fallen for Andres Pereira. Gone for goal. Forces a brilliant save from the keeper. Pogba. Pereira. It's Lingard. He's on for a hat-trick. Great turn. And it's almost found and it's fallen for Rashford. It's 3-2. Oh my words. Manchester United have well and truly turned this game around on its head. What a fantastic move. And then players deserve to be celebrating. They have dug in. They have climbed the mountain of going 2 goals down here at the San Siro to be a goal in front. McTominay finds Paul Pogba. Inter Milan looks shell-shocked. Rashford brings it down. Great control. It's Lingard through for Rashford. And Rashford makes it 4! It's 4-2. How about some of that? Have it. Manchester United look as though they're going to be walking away with those 3 points in this group stage fixture. And pretty much confirming their place in the next round of the Champions League this season. What a great finish from Rashford. Inter Milan look absolutely defeated here. And there might be one final chance in it for Romelu Lukaku. But you know what? Lindelof says no. Lindelof denying Romelu Lukaku another goal against his former side. With that vital block. Harry Maguire all over the place. It's still 4-2 here at the San Siro. What a fantastic game. A comeback of all comebacks from Manchester United. It's what this club is all about. It's finished 4-2 to United. So there's the group as it stands. We're pretty much through to the next round with just 2 games to go. Win the next one and we're into the next round. It's one big game to the next. We are here at the Etihad to take on Manchester City in the Manchester Derby. Both teams lining up for this one. Ready for battle. I'm sure Manchester United will take huge confidence from that midweek comeback against Inter Milan at the San Siro. That 4-2 win, very impressive. Well, here are the team lineups then. So for Man City, Bergwijn does start out on the left alongside Aguero and Gabriel Jesus as the front 3, and Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva also start. For Manchester United then, James Maddison comes in for Paul Pogba, and Bruno Fernandes starts also along with Fred in a midfield of 3, and it's Dan James, Martial and Marcus Rashford as the front 3, providing hopefully the goals for Manchester United as they did in midweek. Kyle Walker here, good ball into the box, and David De Gea beats Aguero to it. It's very close. Very fine margins so far in the Manchester Derby, the first Manchester Derby of the season. Here is Aguero, great turn, hits the post, and Shaw is there to mop up, losing out to Gabriel Jesus. He's going to keep the ball alive there, and Shaw goes in again. Oh, it's getting quite tense here. Jesus with a challenge on Shaw. Shaw obviously felt as though he should have got something from it, but didn't, and then Shaw goes lunging in and gets a yellow card for his troubles. And Stud shown he's very lucky to just get a yellow card for that challenge, but it's going to be a free kick now for City, which Kevin De Bruyne is going to step up and take. And it's hit the wall. Not the best. Here is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United playing it around comfortably at the back. Looking for a way through, and they might have found it here through Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Has Dan James to his right, but looking for Martial instead. And it's just about found its way to Martial. Here's Dan James. Good ball into the box for Marcus Rashford. It's first blood. It's red blood for Manchester United in the Manchester Derby. 28 minutes gone. And it's Marcus Rashford, who's got a very good record in scoring in the Manchester Derby. Martial does well, perseveres, looking for the ball, finds Dan James, and it's all about the quality in that cross to pick out the head of Marcus Rashford. And for Rashford, it's just natural instinct to put that in the back of the net. Angelino finds Kevin De Bruyne. The puppet master for City, Angelino now loses out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Raheem Sterling's there as backup. As City continue their pursuit for this equaliser, and Aguero's found it! Out of nowhere. Sergio Aguero didn't even seem as though there was much power behind that effort. And he's beaten one of the best keepers in the world in David De Gea. In the 69th minute. It's 1-1 here in the Manchester derby. Certainly game on as well. He's up for it, Aguero. He's had a few efforts on goal. They haven't quite gone his way so far, and up until that equaliser. Brilliant. Plenty of space here for Bruno Fernandes. Gets taken out. Referee says play on. It's Luke Shaw. It's gone for goal. It's hit the post. Angelino clears off the line. And Walker boots it clear. James Maddison went for goal. Good save. Wan-Bissaka finds Fred. Martial, Dan James. Through for Martial. He's in on goal and he's found it. It's 2-1. 10 minutes to go. And Manchester United have retaken the lead here at the Etihad. Questions should most certainly be asked about Laporte's defending here. He follows Martial all the way up until the goal. And Martial switches it to his right. Make the challenge, but he makes it too late. And it's cost City potentially any points from this Manchester derby, as you can see here. James slips it through. Great assist. Make the challenge there, Laporte. But he doesn't. Unbelievable. Zanolo finds Jonas. Oh, what a save from David De Gea. Jonas with a great effort. Looked destined for the back of the net. But David De Gea just sticks his hand out, makes the save, keeping United in the lead here in this Manchester derby. Manchester is red again. It's finished City 1, Manchester United 2. What a result that is against Manchester City. And with that win, those 3 points, we now close the gap to just a point on City. We're only 2 points behind the league leaders, Liverpool. Things are looking really well so far in this brand new season with Manchester United on PES 2020. What a first game against Inter Milan. An absolute classic. It's what Manchester United are all about. Coming back from the dead. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. See you in the next one.